We made it back in one piece, and with plenty of gasoline. It's gotten pretty late, though. Everyone's probably asleep already. I'll give Tsubasa the gas. You two go on ahead and rest up. Kako swiftly ran off, holding the polyethylene tank we'd filled with fuel. Kako's fully motivated. I'm not surprised. We can finally go save Yuma now. Yes, it's taken longer than I would have liked, but I'm sure he's still fine. But we'll still need to get him quickly. Right, he must be waiting for us. But today's almost over, so let's take up Kako's kind offer to get some rest. I am pretty beat. Let's rest up for tomorrow. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Especially given how much HP we had leaving all that. As soon as I entered my room, I fell into my bed. The extinguishers are fixed, and we have gas. Everything's ready to go. All that's left is to actually find Ima. We're gonna save him. There's still something on my mind, though. Nozomi's illness. Since the others don't know about her circumstances, I have to be the one to do something. But if she won't tell me any more about it, I don't know what I can do. I hope I can make something out of that situation, too. As I lay there in bed thinking, my tired body soon drifted off to sleep.
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 71st day of...
The usual morning announcement was drowned out by the sound of my doorbell ringing over and over. What is it? Who's there? Open door, but somebody forced her way in through the crack. Takumi, the school bus is working again. We can go save Ima. We're going to have a strategy meeting right away, so come to the war room. Oh yeah, got it. I mean it. Right away, right away. After that one-sided conversation, Kako ran off in a hurry. She's really putting it on the pressure. Is she planning to pester everyone like that? Guess I better go to the war room. She did say right away after all. Oh man, that morning announcement didn't finish, and is somebody's doorbell actually interrupts the announcement? That'd be pretty funny. But also I was more so expecting the alarm to go off. I don't know why. All right, so here we are in the 3rd floor. We're gonna go to the war room. And we're gonna discuss a strategy. I guess that's true. We do need to go. We can't just go boldly going in head first. Otherwise, well, really bad stuff tends to happen if you don't go in without a strategy. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make our way to the war room. Everyone's here, right? Let's the strategy meeting for Operation Rescue Ima Tsukumo begin. He's ready to go, huh? Well, I get how she feels. So the fire extinguishers are finally fixed. God, that took forever. You made the nobility wait for way too long. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Monster Attitude. You can't possibly call me a monster. Look at how lovely I am. I don't even know how lovely you are with a freaking tomato on your freaking head. You look hecka monstrous. But hey, if we're gonna save Ima, how are we supposed to find him? We don't even have a clue where he is right now. We'll just have to do a systematic search. Better to act and sit around thinking about it. Exploring a huge map without any clues. This game sucks so bad. We don't need to worry about that. We can narrow it down a little. You can? Do you know where Ima is, Yugamu? Not Ima, but I think I have an idea where the prisoner who took him could be. Huh? Okay, is this what you were working on yesterday while we were out exploring? We just gotta search every last nook and cranny. Do first, think later. He doesn't know where Ima is, but he knows where the prisoner that snatched him is? What's that all about? I mean, if we find the person that took him, then it could give us some clues of where he might be. Does Yugami really know where the prisoner is? Yugami knows where the prisoner is? Let's hear him out. I have zero interest in speaking with you right now. Talk to Yugamu instead. He knows what a prisoner is? What in the world is Yugamu talking about? I wish I could have visions on command. That would make finding Ima so much easier. But that's not how my visions work. That's not how anything works, really. But this is not my moment. We must listen to what Sir Yugamu has to say. I bet Ima's already dead, or he's had his limbs lopped off, and he's rolling around like a beach ball. Of course you're thinking about that, bro. Do you really know where the prisoner is, Yugamu? I hate to say this, but I never fully trusted Shouma. What? It was a big risk, leaving him in charge of that cute little prisoner. I thought he might get too attached to her and let her slip away. But I told you I'd never do that. Don't worry, you're in the clear. I'm not trying to start a witch hunt here. Like I was saying, I never trusted Shouma, so I figured I should take some special measures. I attached a transmitter to the prisoner in case she escaped. A transmitter? It was in the Gift-O-Matic's database, a very small and highly efficient transmitter. I needed a decent amount of rare metals to make it, but fortunately, I harvested some from the dismembered Siri and used that. You reuse Siri's parts? Reduce, reuse, recital. Wait, revival? Leviathan? You're getting colder. Why didn't you mention you bugged her until now? If I brought it up while we couldn't get through the wall, everyone would have just gotten all twisted up about it. So I figured it was best to do it once we were ready to go save him. Not to mention, if some traitor in the group let her go and found out about the tracker, they might sabotage us again. There's no traitor. It was the Undying Flames Invader, clearly. Don't get so worked up, it's too cute. Anyway, it was just a contingency plan. What can I say? I'm a skeptical kind of guy. At least you're self-aware. But when did you manage to attach a transmitter to her? The key to her cage was always in my underwear. I'm an assassin, remember? Sneaking a key out of your ass while you're sleeping is child's play for someone like me. While sleeping from my underwear? But something surprised me. There's someone in this academy with talent that rivals mine. Truly, someone that amazing? More importantly, is the transmitter still on the prisoner? Do you know where she is? I can track the transmitter signal on the monitor here. We should be able to see it on the school bus too. The other day, Yugamu asked me to... The other day? You mean yesterday? Yugamu asked me to install a monitor on the school bus. Then if we follow that transmitter signal, it should lead us to the prisoner. And Ima will be there with her. We can finally save him. Heck yeah, let's get his ass back, mount up and move out. Whoa there, hose it. We can't all go at once. We need to choose a party that stand out. Yes, if the enemy strikes while we're away, the school will be done for. If we're just chasing down the prisoner, 3 or 4 of us should be enough. We can't reduce our fighting power any further than that, especially with Nozomi still out for the count. Okay, let's pick who's going, other than Takumi. Who else wants to go? Other than me? I am, of course. I'm gonna save Ima. I should probably go too. I'm concerned about the school bus, seeing as the repairs are still kind of fresh. Take me too, please. I'll be your bathroom attendant? No, this ain't gonna work well. Without needing to advance the dialogue, I can already tell that everyone's gonna reject you. That makes 4. Guess that settles it. Oh, you accept this? You accept him? Whatever, I'll let you guys handle Ima. Thanks, everyone. Bring back that little jerk, okay? Yes, we will for sure. Okay, when we're all ready, let's meet up in the parking lot where the school bus is. I'll grab the infusers and go start the bus. And I'll bring the toilet paper. With that, Kako and Shima rush out of the war room. Be careful out there, Takumi. You never know what might await you. Yeah, I know, but we'll be fine. If your whole party gets wiped out, at least I'll enjoy getting a super depressing bad ending. Enough of you and your mentally ill chatter. Honestly, I don't like the idea of leaving while Nozomi's still sick, but we have to solve one problem at a time. First things first, we get Ima back. Okay, let's go to the parking lot. We'll bring Ima back safe. Hopefully. I would like for the best to happen, but knowing how this game is so far, it's never really been the case. So, I mean, you know, I thought we had it good when Moko came to us, only for it to be an imposter of Moko. Yeah, that was a huge betrayal in my opinion. Alright, so let's make our way to the parking lot, shall we? And the parking lot is right over here. Anybody in the hallway? I doubt it because everybody's out in the war room, and surely enough, there is nobody. I brought everyone's infusers and the bus is all warmed up. Let's go. Ima's counting on us. Let me handle driving the bus. I've got pro-level skills, even if I have no license. You have no license? It's amazing that you know how to drive. I can't even ride a bike. But you can pilot your class armor robot suit, can't you? I just sort of synchronized with it to do that. It doesn't require any piloting skills. That makes no sense, but whatever, man. I won't ask any more details. How about we get going? Yeah, let's do this. I wish I could have visions on command. That would make finding Ima much easier, but that's how my visions work. Let me handle driving the bus. Driving is my strong suit, even if I don't have a license. Gosh. I can only express my deepest gratitude that you would bring vermin like me along, Takumi. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go see Ima.
Sorry we've had to keep you waiting, Ima. We're almost there. Just wait a little bit longer.
Prisoner, was your smile a lie?
Did you trick me?
Tsubasa, you know where the transmitter is, right? How long is it going to take us to get there?
It's still pretty far. I think we can make the journey in half a day, though.
Half a day? I can't even last that long, but if it's to save somebody, I guess we gotta push through.
The signal from the transmitter was moving up until a few days ago. But ever since then, it's been in the same place.
Maybe that means the two of them are staying put in one spot.
I think so. But we should hurry. No guarantees Ima's still okay.
She wouldn't kidnap him if she wanted to kill him. I'm sure he's fine. The bigger problem is what happens after we catch up to them. We don't have a way to communicate with the prisoner to negotiate. We're probably not going to be able to avoid a fight.
The prisoner won't want to fight. There has to be a way to get through to her, even without words. That's what I believe, anyway.
For now, we need to catch up to them quick. We can talk after that. Okay, I'm gunning it. Hold on tight! Just a little further, guys. The transmitter signal's really close. The tracker on the bus isn't all that high spec, so we only have a general area. But it's definitely around here somewhere. Ima! We are coming to save you!
Could you let me talk things out with the prisoner first? Even without words, I think we can...
The bus stopped with a sudden slam on the brakes, launching me out of my seat before I knew what was happening. What was that? Why'd you stop? Tsubasa, are we there? Is Ima nearby? Yeah, but look at that. Look at it. Urged by Tsubasa, I looked at the scene in front of the driver's seat. Then it was my turn to let out a shout of surprise. What is that? Could that be an invader base? A base for the invaders? Is the prisoner inside of it? Does that mean Ima's too? He's inside of there? But an invader base? This wasn't part of the plan. We'll be in trouble if we get noticed. We should back off for now. Why? Ima's in there. There's no way the four of us alone could take on that many invaders. It's too dangerous to even sneak in. We should go back and revise our strategy. But Ima's right there. He's waiting for us to save him. How can we turn back when he's waiting for us? Kako, I get how you feel, but we don't have the fighting power to save him. We should go back to the academy and report about this base to everyone else. Then we'll discuss how to save Ima. We'll come up with a plan to get him out of there. Fine. Let's head back, then quietly, so we don't get spotted by the enemy. Yeah, if you don't mind. And so we took the road back, opting to retreat to Last Defense Academy. Swaying in the silent school bus, we finally made our way back. It was already dark by the time we arrived. Oh my god, dude. I could never last a car ride that's this long. Well, it's a bus, but still. We finally made it back. Everyone's probably asleep. Then I'll wake them up. We need to come up with a strategy to save Ima. Wait, I'm wiped out from all the driving. I need a break. Kako, rushing isn't going to solve things. Let's rest for now and talk to everyone in the morning. In that case, I'll round everyone up tomorrow. Shall we meet in the war room? Sounds good, thanks. For the time being, we went our separate ways and agreed to meet in the war room early the next day. First thing the next morning, we reported yesterday's events to everyone in the war room. An Invader base? Yeah, the transmitter signal was coming from there. Seems that Ima and the prisoner are there. You found their goddamn base? Then if we blow that place to crap, we can wipe them all out. Heck yeah, let's raid their asses. That's totally reckless, dude. Once we leave this place, we can't be revived, you know? This is a tower defense game. You're describing a whole other genre. It might not even be their main base in the first place. It could just be one of many relay stations, you know? We ain't gonna know if we don't go see. Let's go crush those assholes. What will we do if they attack here while we're doing that? I'm not trying to make excuses like a coward, but our primary objective is to defend the academy, yes? Whatever, we just gotta rush them down, clean them up, then haul ass back real quick. Your optimism is admirable, but shouldn't you at least entertain the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario, Shmurst case scenario, you're just being a pussy. Ima's there for sure, you know. Don't forget about him. We won't. Ima is an important ally of ours, but we can't compromise the school's defense either. We'll just have to split up. One team to defend the school and one team to rescue Ima. How do we want to divide the teams? Just have the people who want to raise their hands again? Then let's get right to it. Raise your hand if you want to raid the Invader base. On Kurara's command, the people who raised their hands were... myself, Shouma, Kako, with Aito, and Takamaru making 5. Just 5 of us? Bunch of cowards. I mean, how many are there right now? Going in their base without the ability to be revived is basically a suicide mission, you know? I'm fine with my body dying, but my mental health is taking its gasping last breath, so I can't go. What does that mean? But just 5 of us can't face that number of invaders. It's fine, we'll do it. No matter what happens, I'm gonna save Ima. He's my beloved brother dearest. Kako. I hear you, there's no point arguing. It looks like we'll just have to make it work with the 5 of us. Then let's come up with a plan so we can do this as 5. Perhaps we can sneak in without being detected by the enemy. I feel like that'd be impossible with a whole bunch of invaders. But we can at least get through a good handful of the base without getting detected, I guess. Still, it's a tough situation. Face off a huge army with just 5 people. Then it's settled. Let's get going at once. We can figure out the strategy on the bus. But we better be off getting fully prepared. Why don't we gather in the parking lot this afternoon? Right, let's do that. We'll pray for your success in battle while we guard the academy. Oh, right, but first, I have something to tell you, Takumi. Something to tell me? Okay, what? What does everyone have to say? What a bunch of spineless cowards. Guess I already knew that, though. Going into a base without the ability to be revived is a suicide mission. I may be a weakling of no real use at all, but please let me take you all the same. At least you're being very brave this time around, because, you know, just several weeks ago, you were all like, I'm so useless, my uselessness is going to make you all go down. I'm worried too, but I'm sorry, we can't ignore our defenses here after all. Wait, Tsubasa's not going? It was me, Aito, Kako, Takamaru, and Shouma? Oh, okay. What? Brah. Let's come up with a plan so we can do this with just the 5 of us. Perhaps we can sneak in without being detected by the enemy. It'd be really hard, but I'm sure it could be doable, I guess. No matter what happens, I'm going to save Ima. I don't care what I have to do. I have other things to do, so I'll leave you all to it. My plans are secret, though, naturally. What the hell are you planning, though? I'm not saying this out of cowardice, but our primary objective is to defend the academy, is it not? I mean, it is. You do have a point. But we are also 1 member short. My mental health is totally falling apart right now. I can't do this. I'm crying for no reason. That makes no freaking sense, dude. Also, how is Nozomi feeling? Alright, are you gonna tell me... What are you gonna tell me about Nozomi? What is it you want to tell me, Karara? Honestly, I'd rather not say this, but she begged me, so I have no choice. Nozomi was asking for you. She was? She's the one who wants to talk to you. I told her it wasn't a good idea to meet alone with such a perverted freak? Bro, why would you freaking say that to her? She wouldn't listen to me. Nozomi wants to talk to me. Could it be? Got it, thank you. I'll go see her. If you do anything indecent to Nozomi, I'll send Kiyoshika after you. Yes, verily. Perverts will be beheaded without mercy by my beloved Holy Jumanji Sword. I cannot believe you guys are still in on the freaking pervert thing. I thought we were over this, but I guess y'all haven't gotten over it. Okay, we are out of the war room, so let's go ahead and make our way to Nozomi's room. Why can I not go up? What? I can't go up! Okay, I can go up on the other side. I guess this kind of makes sense. There's only one way to go up to the roof, but wow. I can't believe the upstairs on the other side do not work. Isn't that crazy? Alright, let's go to the freaking other side. Alright, Nozomi's room is out over here. Anybody? Nope. I rang Nozomi's doorbell, but there was no answer. Maybe she was still asleep. Just so I was wondering if I should announce myself while entering like before. The door opened from the other side. Takumi, you came. Oh, sorry to wake you. Are you sure you're okay to be on your feet? Yes, I'm feeling better today. Her complexion's a lot healthier than it was before, at least. Anyway, please come on in. Okay, thanks. Dude, our room looks really nice, though. Like, you know, pink locker, pink basically everything, man. So I heard you had something to say to me. I wondered if maybe it was about, you know, your health issue. She still seems hesitant to talk about, but there's no time left. I need to get it out of her this time. Listen, I think it's time for you to tell me the truth. You know, I won't tell anyone. I'm genuinely worried about you. I want to help you if there's any way I can.
Are you only worried about me because I look like that girl, you know?
It's true that you look just like her, like my childhood friend, Kara Kashimiya. What? She was someone really important to me, so important that I've dreamed about her over and over since coming here. Not that I'd ever tell her something that embarrassing, though. And because you look so much like her, maybe I've projected those feelings onto you a little. But that's not the case now. I know you're not Kara. Your voice and face are just like hers, and I don't get why you look so similar, but you're Nozomi Kirifuji, a totally different person. I've accepted that fully. And on top of that, I want to help you as a comrade I battle with. A comrade? That's right. We need to defend this academy together for 100 days and complete our objective and protect humanity. Then together we can go back to our peaceful lives. If there's anything I can do to make that happen, all you have to do is ask. I want to help you, Nozomi. As a friend, will you put your trust in me? Okay, thank you. You're right. I do trust you as a comrade in battle. I'll trust you and tell you what's going on. That's good enough for me, thanks. Good, looks like she finally trusts me. After talking to her like this, I feel like I've gotten my feelings figured out too. This girl isn't Kara, she's Nozomi Kirifuji. I want to help her, not as Kara's childhood friend, but as Nozomi's ally. If I'm honest, it's just as you said, my condition is due to rejection symptoms. What are rejection symptoms? The hemoamina is rejecting me. The hemoamina? What do you think hemoamina is? According to what Siri said, the hemotemorphic infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab one into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemoamina. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. You stab an infuser into your heart, then all your blood turns into a special substance called hemoamina. But if that were the case, anyone could use an infuser to activate hemoamina, right? You're saying it's not true? Only special people can use hemoamina. Those people have a unique blood inside of them. The infuser just activates it. That special blood is the true form of Huma Amina. Everyone there is one of those special people with that special blood. Special? Us? That's why you're all selected for the Special Defense Unit. And the subject of my mother's research was also that special blood.
My mother called that blood cryptoglobin. It's a blood type with strange characteristics that can't be explained, even by cutting-edge scientific and medicinal knowledge. The blood is almost a living creature in its own right, freely cycling between liquid and solid states. It has characteristics that work in response to host aggression and combativeness. It's superhuman blood that seems made for combat.
Superhuman blood. This cryptoglobin stuff, is that special? My mother studied cryptoglobin for many years at a facility called Kamakura General Hospital. Kamakura General Hospital? You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
That's the hospital Shouma mentioned, so does that mean his memory was right after all? I think so. I just couldn't say so at the time. Kamakura General Hospital looks like a regular hospital on the surface, but it's actually a cryptoglobin research facility. My mother was there researching the transfusion of cryptoglobin into the human body, but she wasn't making much progress. No matter what she did, her experiments always ended in the subjects experiencing rejection symptoms. So the fact that you're experiencing rejection symptoms now, yes, I was part of the transfusion experiment. I had cryptoglobin transfused into my body. And it rejecting you is why you're sick now? Yes, I've experienced it many times before during the experiments. That's why I could recognize the symptoms for what they were. What are you talking about? Every time I used the powers of the cryptoglobin that were transfused into me, these rejection symptoms would appear soon after. I've tried to abstain from using Huma Amina as much as possible while here. But since I had to use a little of it whenever we fought the Invaders, they ended up manifesting away. But all of us had that blood transfused into us, right? At Kamakura General Hospital? In that case, when we eventually experience rejection symptoms too? I don't know. As far as I know, I'm the only one my mom experienced it on. Then what about us? I think a researcher other than my mother is responsible for your cryptoglobin transfusions. Either that experiment was successful, or you were all truly special people from the start. I think it must be one of those two options. That's why all of you can freely use your cryptoglobin. But I don't have any memories of being experimented on in the first place. Well, for now, let's not worry about the rest of us. What do you do about your rejection symptoms? How did you suppress them before? My mom would administer medication to neutralize it, but of course, we don't have any here. I don't even know what kind of medicine it was. There may still be one thing we can try, though. What is it? What do we do? Cryptoglobin has one other strange characteristic. It's cannibalistic? Huh? Cryptoglobin can gain power by absorbing other cryptoglobin. Like what we've been doing with the commanders? Then the power they're using is cryptoglobin too? Why would they have the same power that we do? I don't know. I never heard anything about the Invaders from my mom. What is going on here? Why do commanders have the same power as us? What exactly is cryptoglobin? Well, we need to deal with your rejection symptoms. How does this cannibalism work? In the experiments, we were looking for a way to reduce rejection symptoms, so we tried getting the blood to consume itself. My mom transfused additional cryptoglobin, and then the rejection symptoms stopped. So by absorbing cryptoglobin, we can mitigate the rejection? It's not guaranteed. We only tried it once. I genuinely don't know what will happen. It's possible the rejection might even get worse, but just standing around will definitely make it worse. I think we have to gamble on it. I can't stand being stuck here anyway. If everyone's fighting and I'm the only one resting, I don't know what I even came here for. I want to do everything I can to fight for humanity. I have to fight. That's the whole reason I came here. I can try to convince her not to all I want, but I don't think she'll listen. Her resolve is just that strong. She told me before that she came here of her own free will. That choice must have been fueled by this powerful determination. And from being experimented on by her mother. So Takumi, will you help my cryptoglobin absorb more? I think that's our only hope for me continuing to fight here. What do I need to do specifically? Should I give you my cryptoglobin? No, I don't think that will work. And I don't know what would happen to you. All the commanders who had their cryptoglobin absorbed would wound up as blackened mummies. And I guess we have to get you to absorb a commander's cryptoglobin. Yes, the next time there's an enemy attack, I want you to let me strike the final blow. If my body can hold together until then, that is. No, there's a chance we can do something without waiting for the next attack. What do you mean? Izumi's face was shocked as I told her about the Invader base we discovered yesterday. Invader base and Ima and the prisoner are there? With a base of that size, there's sure to be a commander there, right? Then I'm coming too. Even if I can't absorb any cryptoglobin, I still have to try. If it means saving Ima, I'll fight with you. What? You can't fight in your condition? I'm fine, my symptoms have subsided a little. When are we leaving? Well, this afternoon, but... Understood, I'll hurry up and prepare. Once again, it's clear nothing I can say will stop here. But if she needs to absorb cryptoglobin, that might be for the best. Okay, then come to the parking lot in the afternoon. Thank you, you helped me out again, Takumi. Don't thank me until you get better, okay? You're always too quick with your appreciation. I guess so. Then I'll thank you again when the time comes. That sounds good to me. I left Nozomi for the time being and headed back to my room. I lay down and relaxed my mind until the time we'd agreed on arrived. Once it was time for the school bus to leave, I slowly got myself out of bed. Almost time. Guess I should head to the parking lot. Alright, and so with that is going to be it for this episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I know, another cliffhanger. I'm sorry, guys. This is all the time I have for today. I hate leaving on cliffhangers, but this is just going to have to be. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode where hopefully we can save Ima from that really crazy base. And it's nice that we have Nozomi helping out with this. You know, in her condition, it might not be the best choice, but, you know, having a healer beside us would be very good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.